We give thanks to Almighty Allah. We ask Him, the Most High, to continue to show His mercy on our leader, Prophet Muhammad, his household and companions and followers, till the day of accountability. Today we are discussing Thikr, remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is an act of worship. A very important one for that matter. And very simple in nature. Very, very simple. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not giving out money. It's not taking a heavy load on your head. It's not running to suffer yourself. Wherever you are, even if you are not abluted, don't have ablution, you can mention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is why Allah praises those who are remembering Him in all conditions. الَّذِينَ يَذْكُرُونَ اللَّهَ قِيَامًا وَقُعُودًا وَعَلَى جُنُوبِهِمْ وَيَتَفَكَّرُونَ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ رَبَّنَا مَا خَلَقْتَ هَذَا بَاطِلًا سُبْحَانَكَ فَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Those who are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while standing. Those who are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala while sitting. While lying down too. In all conditions. And they are reflecting on the creation of the heavens. Look at how mighty the sky above you is. As mighty as the sky and the heaven, there is no pillar attached to it. That calls for reflection. And especially those who are engineers, they will know that the creator of this mighty canopy that is spread across the whole globe without any pillar attached to it, Allah must be wonderful. Allah is powerful. Now, after doing zikr, they reflect. They look at the creatures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Among, of course, the heaven you are seeing. It has been there before your grandparents. It is there across the globe wherever you are. It has never fallen down at any point in time. It has never been renovated by anybody before. It is spread there to tell you who Allah is. وَيَتَفَكَّرُونَ فِي خَلْقِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ رَبَّنَا مَا خَلَقْتَ هَذَا بَاطِلًا. This is not for joke. Allah did not make this mighty creation for joke. It's for a business. It's for a reason. And the reason is for you to know who you are as a servant and to know Him as your creator and remember Him all the time. And that's why they seek refuge that Allah should save them from hellfire. And the dua is accepted. When you go through the verses in Surah Ali Imran, you find out that they continue to pray after the zikr until when Allah says, فَاسْتَجَابَ لَهُمْ رَبُّهُمْ أَنِّي لَا أُضِيعُ عَمَلَ عَامِلٍ مِّنكُمْ مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنثَىٰ بَعْضُكُمْ مِنْ بَعْضٍ. And that was the companions of Rasulullah who were forgiven life because of their zikr and dua. It is high time for us to create time. Never you say out of no time. No, create time compulsively for zikr. And Allah says, you remember me and I will remember you. When you call upon me, I will answer you. Look, if the number of the president is displayed now, that those who are in this mosque are lucky today, those who perform Jumu'ah today are lucky, the president has ordered that his number should be displayed in the mosque. And they should be calling him and he will grant you. You find out that everybody will be calling. Allah, the creator of all creations, is saying, my doors are open for you. Remember me, I will remember you. And people are reluctant. The commitment is so low. The companions were not like that. That's why their lives was a simple life. Very, very simple. Because their relationship with Allah is very cordial. فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرُكُمْ. Zikr is so important that in hardship you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the ease like we are, you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says, even in the battlefield, where you have been confronted by your enemy, in the ground of battle, you must remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In fact, your salat, you are exempted from performing the normal salat. You can perform salat anyhow. Yes, without ablution on your horse, on your ride, on your feet, with no ablution, with no, jama, you can perform it. But dhikr is an emphasis that you must remember dhikr at that point. Because of the importance of dhikr. Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, idha laqitum fi'atan fathbutu wa dhkuru Allaha kathiran لَعَلَّكُمْ تُفْلِحُونَ. Don't forget Allah. Because you need Allah most. And that's why today Nigerians need Allah most. And this is a high time for us to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because things are very difficult. Very, very difficult. Things are very difficult. It's high time for us to go back to dhikr, remembering of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look, after Salat, Allah reminded us of dhikr. وَإِذَا قَضَيْتُمُ الصَّلَاةَ فَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ. After fasting, وَلِتُكَبِّرُوا اللَّهَ عَلَى مَا هَدَاكُمْ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. After Hajj, dhikr. فَإِذَا قَضَيْتُمْ مَنَاسِكَكُمْ فَاذْكُرُوا اللَّهَ كَذِكِّرِكُمْ آبَاءَكُمْ أَوْ أَشَدَّ ذِكْرًا. Look, at all points in time, Allah has been reminding us of dhikr. Of course, there are some special dhikr. Like the kalma la ilaha illallah is a kalma that is hidden. A big kalma. A kalma that changes your life. It reforms you absolutely. From anything criminality to morals and not immorality. To justice, not injustice. To fairness. To love. To sympathy. All is inclusive in that kalma. That's why Rasulullah Sallam says at the point of death, if you notice signs of death, there are those who are blessed that if one is sick at the point of death, and some expert doctors who can conclude that, look, this person is just waiting for his time. At times, they may call some of the family and tell them. And it's not magic. It is knowledge. So Rasulullah Sallam says, if you notice this, then try to inculcate, try to remind your individuals at that point to say La ilaha illallah. It's not the conventional way that some of our malamis say, no, you should be going around and saying La ilaha illallah. Perchance we say, no, call his name. Call his name by name, let him answer and tell him, say La ilaha illallah. That is the meaning of Laqinu Mawtakum La ilaha illallah. It's not paragoing, no, it's direct instruction. And when he says it, then you cease from talking there. Perchance it will be the last word he has on earth. When he say another thing, continue. Because Rasulullah Sallam says, Man kana akhiru kalamihi la ilaha illallah, dakhala al-jannah. Whosoever is lucky to have his last word on earth, la ilaha illallah, that person is automatically entering al-jannah. May Allah easy it for all of us. And it will not be easy for you and me until when you are used to it. When you are used to it. And subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanallah al-azim also is recommended. Subhanallah walhamdulillah wa la ilaha illallah wallahu akbar is more recommended because it is better than the materials in the globe. Not in Abuja, for those who are looking for land. For you saying la ilaha illallah is better than the whole of Mekama and the building contained. So there is no poor person among us except those who are ignorant and those who are not implementing the content of the life of Rasulullah. That's why the companions live a life of ease. They don't see themselves to be inferior. They are honored by dhikr. And that's why Allah ended, when He mentioned some qualities of Muslim women, then He said, وَالذَّاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا وَالذَّاكِرَاتِ أَعَدَّ اللَّهُ لَهُمْ مَغْفِرَةً وَأَجْرًا عَظِيمًا. Those who are remembering Allah among men and among women, Allah has prepared for them forgiveness. It has been prepared for them. A mountain of forgiveness. And then a heavy, mighty, big reward. All the scholars are saying it is al-Jannah. So let us create time for dhikr. May Allah count all of us among those who are engaged in dhikr. And may Allah ease difficulty for us in this country. All that we are fearing, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it an ease for all of us and all other parts of the world. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد.